morning. Welcome to Desert Isle Crafting. I'm Christy. Hello, everyone. How are you today? I hope you all are having a great day. Today is Wednesday, February 8th. Wow. That's all I'm going to say about that. What I have today is an unbagging from DIY Digital Art. It's 3 cross-stitch kits. I hope you enjoy them. They sent me these items for review, so a huge thank you to them. But before we start, I just want to give a huge welcome to my subscribers and my new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Think about subscribing if you haven't. I have a box on the way from, it's a subscription box that I decided to resubscribe back to. I wanted to tell you all about. I had gotten a few boxes from them last year before I started my YouTube channel, and it's from a company called Adults and Crafts, and every month is a different craft. So one of them, the new one for February, I think is on the way. I'm really excited because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it to you, and then we'll see what the craft is and start working on it. So I just thought that would add a little variety, and I hope you're interested in that kind of thing. The prices aren't bad at all. So yeah, that's on the way. And let's get going on this. I really love DIY Digital Art. If you haven't gone to their website, check it out. I will have links down below to the items in this video, and I have a discount code for you, and it's simply my name, Christy, K-R-I-S-T-Y. I'll have it on the screen and down below in the comments. You get 7% off your order. Put the code in at checkout. And I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a minute. But this cross stitch, I saw this cross stitch. If it came in a diamond painting, if I could find it, I would do it in a diamond painting too. It's just so precious. It's called Lovebird, and it reminds me of a heart. So it's also a really great picture for Valentine's Day. Let me move that out of the way. Let's take it out of the package so we don't have all that glare. Now this is a 14 count. You'll use 2 strands of floss. It's not super big, 36, by 33 centimeters. There's your item number in case you need to get back to DIY Digital Art with any questions. Now this isn't a Joy Sunday, even though it has the logo, but it doesn't say Joy Sunday, but the kit basically looks the same. All the wonderful directions on the back, so if you've never started a cross stitch before, it explains how to do it, how to soak it afterwards to get all the ink off of it, and then actual picture descriptions of the stitches you might have to use. I think this is only going to be a full cross. What do they call it? A whole stitch? Yeah, so I love these bags are resealable. You can keep this project in it when you're not working on it. Save these bags, use them for other things. I really love the fact they give you those. Okay, so there's our beautiful picture. Excuse me. Let's look at the pattern. Now this has 26 colors. It's 160 stitches wide by 140 stitches tall. The pattern is on the glossy paper. I use a gel pen when I mark on this. Works just fine. So 3 pages for the pattern. So then this would be the left and the middle, and then you'd go over here to finish it. So 4 pages. Nice clear symbols. Very easy to read. Now let's look at the floss. So what we get here are 2 needles. I do really like these floss organizers that are in this kit because it will tell you the DMC code of the floss, how many strands they gave you, the product number. It tells you it's 14 count. And then it kind of has a color chart to match up with the color of the floss. It's very nice floss. Very pretty colors. Lots of reds and pinks. I only had one kit where I actually ran out of a color. and that's among many. So I think you'll have more than enough to get this done. The colors are gorgeous with the greens and the pinks and the reds. Oh, so, so pretty. Now let's look at the canvas. So it goes like that. Let's get a measurement on it of the actual picture itself. I love the fact that this isn't really big. So it's 11.5 inches wide by about 10 3/4 inches tall. It's got your legend down here at the bottom. It has the serged edges, so it's not going to unravel. Let's check out the printing here. The printing is very, very clear. The colors, the symbols, I mean, they stay in their square. They don't bleed over into the square next to it, from what I'm seeing. There are some areas of color blocking, which you'll see when there's a number. I mean, there's confetti, but it's not bad at all. Isn't this going to be pretty? This is going to be so pretty. So for those new to cross stitch, let's say this color blue here, which is thread number 5, that's the DMC code for it. Here's a number 5 here. Anywhere you see this blue is where you're going to use that floss. And let's see what number 5 is. Number 5 is this beautiful green. This is such a pretty green. It's like a medium. Such pretty colors in this. If you like reds and greens, and these lovebirds, I think for Valentine's Day, that is just so precious. So, so pretty. Okay, let's check out the next one. I think this is Animal Day. My theme today is animals. Well, birds and animals. So this is a winter fox. I thought he was adorable. It's by DIY Cross Stitch. I like so many of the same animals, or I have so many of the same animals, I decided it was time to broaden my horizons a little bit and get some different ones. Okay. He's just so pretty and serene with all the pretty, the snow and the pretty leaves around him. I love the colors in this. Now let's see what we got here. Now here they give you one needle. The edges are not serged. Okay, let's check out the pattern. So here's the pattern. It's not real big, as you can see. We've got up here, it'll say the size in centimeters. It's 129 stitches wide by 194 stitches tall. We've got the picture. We've got the floss numbers, their symbols on the pattern, the DMC codes, and a color chart. So it's 30 colors in this. Let's see what he looks like. Now he's a little bit bigger. If this is too small for you to read, you can always blow it up with your printer, take pictures with your phone or tablet, and see it better that way. Some of these kits, I noticed from DIY Cross Stitch, some of the patterns are big, some are small. I never know what I'm going to get. So we have 30 colors here. They're very, very pretty colors. And they give you a lot of floss. I'd say each strand is probably about 3 feet long. Now it doesn't have the product number on here. So this product number is 1536. It's on this, and it's up here on the pattern. I would write it on your floss organizer card. In case you do store your things separately or they get separated, you'll know that this floss goes with this picture. Just beautiful teals, beautiful dark blues and teals. Wow. So pretty. Love these colors. Now let's look at the actual canvas. This is a lot bigger than those birds were. Let me see if I can go a little higher. So let's get a measurement on this one too. So it's 11.5 across, and then I'm going to turn it sideways here to measure it. (17.5 inches) tall. So it's a bit bigger. Now they put the picture up here in the corner. They have, everything's a lot larger because this picture's bigger. The legend is really big, along with the color chart and the DMC codes. Let's see, is it clear? Yes, it's clear. And it looks like these symbols are not bleeding over into another square. The reason I keep bringing this up is because I've had this issue. I've actually had to stop working on kits that I really loved because it was just too, it just got too confusing. Even I didn't like having to refer back to this pattern all the time. I mean, if I wanted to do that, I'd do a counted cross stitch, and that's not what these are. So you've got, you know, your confetti, your trees, and your fox has a mixture of colors. You've got some nice areas of color blocking here. Isn't he cute? He's just beautiful. I wish I lived in an area where I could see foxes. So now down here, number 23, that's going to be the snow, and I do believe for that color, it's this. They didn't wrap it around quite all the way, but it's beautiful. And now this is not really 5200 white. This is a real, has a little bit, I think, of a blue cast to it. It's 3756. So yeah, it's got just a touch, slight touch of a blue hint to it. Beautiful colors, beautiful pattern. DIY Cross Stitch did a good job with this one. The only thing I would recommend to them is that they serge these edges. This is a pretty stiff canvas too. Now you can ball it all up and crumple it all up, and the stiffness will work out of it. It's not going to hurt it at all. Soaking this afterwards and getting all these colors out works. It's really easy to do. I've done it, and I didn't have any problem. So you don't need to fear that. What I noticed about this kit also is it doesn't come with any directions like the birds did. So if you are not familiar with cross stitch, or you just want to try it out, yeah, it doesn't come with any directions, but it's so easy to do. So I would not suggest this kit for a beginner, only for that reason. And the last kit I have here is a tiger. A lying tiger. I would call it a resting tiger, not a lying tiger. 14 count 2 strand, and this is small too, 28 by 21 centimeters. So this is like the other one where it has the Joy Sunday logo, but it doesn't have the name on the front. All the wonderful instructions on the back. Okay, let's look at the tiger. The look on his face was so sweet that I could not resist this. There is going to be quite a bit of back stitching for detail on the leaves and around his eyes and nose, but that just makes the picture even better. And here's the pattern. So you see with these lines here, all up in here, these are all your back stitching lines, and they're in different colors, so they need different floss, and you'll find here's the legend that tells you what floss to use for that one strand. There is French knots in white, which is the K symbol, so that's, is that up there? No, that's white. It will be a circle. Let's see if we see that over here. So here's one right by his eye. Now, if you don't like doing French knots, an option for that would be to use a white seed bead. And I think that would add just a little bit of sparkle to it, especially if you got opaque white sparkly seed beads. So then here around his eye we have more back stitching in blue, and the blue is 310 black. Very, very simple pattern. Very clear. It's that same glossy kind of paper that you can mark on. And there's the full picture. They do give you a lot of pictures to refer to here. Let's check out the floss. Now, being that this is a small picture, we're not going to need a whole lot of floss. They give you 2 needles. They don't have the product number, which is that, on here at all. So, like with the last kit, I would recommend writing it on here. So you'll use 2 threads. This is 6-strand floss. And basically the floss is tiger colors. And even the leaves are on this are not green. As you can see, it's like fall leaves. He's so precious. He's so cute. Let's look at him. Look how small he is. He's so little. Let's get a measurement on him. So, little restful tiger, I'm going to call him, is almost 8 3/4 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall. If you don't like big kits, this would be absolutely perfect. I had him upside down. There we go. There's his eyes. It's printed very nicely. The symbols stay in their squares. There is quite a few areas of color blocking, which is nice. I think this one will go quickly. Nice clear symbols on here. Love the fact that these edges are serged. I think this is a beautiful kit. This would be another kit like the birds. So if you're new to cross stitch, this would be a great kit to start with because you have everything you need except for, I'd say, a threader and a pair of scissors. Great pattern. Perfect instructions. So this kit is beautiful. Have any of you done any of the 3 kits I've shown you today? You know, I really wish YouTube would let people who comment post photos. I'd love to see that. Love to see what you're working on. So 20 colors for the tiger. Excuse me, I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. 20 colors for the tiger, and beautiful floss. Not a whole lot of it because it's not a real big picture. You know, I've got massive cross stitch pictures, and they're going to take me a while to do, where something like this won't take long at all. So it's kind of like diamond painting. You have a big, huge diamond painting you're working on, and sometimes you just need to take a little bit of break away from it and go work on something smaller so that you can get something else finished. Gives you, you know, a boost. That's what I would think with this one too. Oh, he's just so cute. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please hit the like button. Thank you so very much for watching. I will be back with more soon. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.